Hi, good afternoon, everybody. Our donations are going really awesome, and as always, I really appreciate everything that everybody's been doing and supporting me, and it's just going really well. And I'm sorry I missed yesterday, but it was a Friday and it was super busy, but I'm back. And today I'm going to be discussing Neil Gaiman's Coraline, which was also made into a movie, but the book is amazing, and I love it because it's a book that really creeped me out, but was also really well written and just amazing in general. I sat up one night and read it and was super creeped out, but loved every second of it. Funny enough. Um, but yeah, it's actually one of my favorites because I really love like horror movies and thrillers and things that can really capture my attention and give me a little bit of a scare or just creep me out a little bit. So this one is definitely a favorite. It's about this girl named Coraline. She moves into a new house, and from there she finds a little secret door. And when her mom opens it, it doesn't go anywhere, and they're like, oh, well, I guess they just have it, and they closed it up way before we got this house. So, as she's going throughout the story, her parents don't really have time for her. They're workaholics. They're trying to get, the grown up stuff done. And so Coraline's left to entertain herself. And, a lot of kids, I feel like, are left to just their own devices half the time to go play, go do whatever. Well, this is definitely the case for Coraline. And as she's adventuring, she meets new people, the people that live upstairs in the upstairs apartment, downstairs, and she just goes exploring. And one day she discovers that the door that she found actually leads to a different world. And in this different world, everything's pretty much the same as her world, except she has an other mother and an other father. And instead of real eyes, they have button eyes. And creepy. So when she talks to them, they have amazing food for her. They're very attentive. They want to know everything about her. They want to know what she likes. They want to just make her happy. But the one request that they have is that they want to sew buttons into her own eyes. And it's just this great story of Coraline and her journey through this other world. And it's just a strange book. One of the things I do love about it is the relationship between children and adults. Because it's kind of like they're these unbearable grown-ups, and they kind of have these power trips over Coraline, and they just are unattentive and a little bit mindless, I'd say. And I think in a lot of children's literature that can be true. The adults aren't really there. They're not a present force. I mean, they're there, but they don't have a key role into the adventures that the children have, and they don't help the children. But that also makes it for a really good story in that the main character, Coraline, specifically in this one, she has the agency over whatever she does. She decides where she's going to go. She decides what she's going to do. She decides how to get out of things, and she saves herself and she saves other people all on her own wit, and not necessarily having some grown-up come in and rescue her, which is really awesome, because a lot of books do that anymore, and it's very talks down to kids, like they can't do things on their own. I'm going to read a few little excerpts from this. She dreamed of black shapes that slid down from place to place, avoiding the light, until they were all gathered together under the moon. Little black shapes with little red eyes and sharp yellow teeth. They started to sing. We are small, but we are many. We are many, we are small. We were here before you rose. We will be here when you fall. Their voices were high and whispery and slightly whiny. They made Coraline feel uncomfortable. Then Coraline dreamed a few commercials, and after that, she dreamed of nothing at all. You can see it's a little like, Whoa, that's a little creepy. And the pictures are wonderful too. They're sporadically throughout the book. You can see like the shadows being cast. It's a little creepy. And then I have one more for you. This is a conversation between Coraline and her other mother, the one that has buttons for eyes. How do I know you'll keep your word? Asked Coraline. I swear it, said the other mother. I swear it on my own mother's grave. Does she have a grave? Asked Coraline. Oh, yes, said the other mother. I put her in there myself. And when I found her trying to crawl out, I put her back. Swear on something else, so I can trust you to keep your word. My right hand, said the other mother, holding it up. She waggled the long fingers slowly, displaying the claw-like nails. I swear on that. Coraline shrugged. Okay, she said. It's a deal. She ate her breakfast, trying not to wolf it down. She was hungrier than she thought. As she ate, her other mother stared at her. It was hard to read expressions in those big black button eyes, but Coraline thought that her other mother looked hungry too. Well, I hope that you guys definitely check out Coraline if you haven't before. It's amazing, it's awesome, and the ending is kind of a surprise. Well, thank you guys so much for watching my videos and for supporting me. You have no idea how much I appreciate it, and I will be posting again tomorrow. Alright, thanks guys. Bye!